Sam, that's a pretty stunning turnaround from Sunday, isn't it? To come back from a 37-point loss and beat Perth in overtime. What was at the heart of that turnaround, do you think?
Yeah, it was such a big week last week, and no prep time for the players to adapt to what I wanted out of them, and I just think the grind of the season and change, and now we had time to prepare. We also reviewed the New Zealand game, and they are, in my opinion, the best team in the league at the moment. But we learned a bit from that, and I think we just saw the intent and effort from all the guys. Just changed starting lineup, and like Jace was elite. I mean, just we played through certain guys, which is pretty the way we're going to play, and everyone played their roles.
And I suppose the character, look, I mean, there's people pre-season talked about the talent on this roster. It was ticket tonight, wasn't it? Like they came back at you, but then over time you executed so much better than that.
We have heart, our guys do. I'll say that they're a good group of human beings. We've got some adversity now with injuries, and I think they just fully embraced that tonight and sacrificed and did whatever they could for their teammates. And I think we wore them down, and then in OT, just sort of things went our way. TJ hits a bank long too, and like I'm looking at the stars going, thank you very much. So yeah, it was just a great way to come out after such a disappointing performance.
And for you personally, to get that win as a head coach, interim head coach, how did that feel? Against the great old Eels too.
Yeah, it's hard. Like I caught up with Mike for a coffee today, and then obviously JR, see what they're going through, but probably like me personally, like that's a real different feeling I've ever had before in my life. Coaching and I guess the control factor is something I haven't experienced, and just the relief when we started to make some shots. I was like, thank God. So and just enjoyed the last minute or so. DJ's 3-ball. It was all a bit of a blur, but yeah, it was a great feeling personally.
And Jason, it felt like there was an intent early. I mean, I think you got 12-6 or something like that, but you tell the way you started, it was a different side to the one we saw Sunday.
Yeah, I think just last week became a blur for us. There's a lot that went on. We went through a lot last week, and then when you throw in the fact we were missing kind of two of our anchors defensively, like Bainesy and Tyrell have had such a big impact defensively on our group, and then you take them out, we go play New Zealand, it just became a mess really quickly. And I think it was one of those things that going through that was almost good for our group. I know a lot of people look at it and go, oh, what the hell, but from a group point of view, you forget some blokes probably haven't ever been through that in their career. Coaching change, Sammy walks in, says, I put my hand up, I'm going to do it. And so it was a bit of a mess, and then we review it and we come out tonight with just, you said the word intent. We just had to have an intent to show that we care. We knew it was going to be challenging when you're missing. I think we were supposed to miss 5 of our 11 that we started the year with, and so DJ comes running in with 10 minutes to go before the game, and we just played like we wanted to compete tonight, and it was a nice feeling.
And I mean, look at the injury update on Tanner, but his last 2 performances, he's been a real breakout for you in the last couple of games, hasn't he?
Yeah, look, I've loved Tanner, love what he brings to the group. He's our kind of glue guy, and just, I spoke to him this week saying, mate, you're playing the 4, can you play 40 minutes? And we had a little chat, he's like, I probably can't play 40, but I'll try. But yeah, just picking up the offense straight away, hasn't run it all year. He'll do whatever he can for the team, made some big threes, and it's just heartbreaking, like to see something like that, like someone who's just starting his 3rd year of his career, starting getting the reward, and then to have an ankle injury like that. That is sport. I can speak to that a little bit personally, but unfortunately he's going to be out for a period of time.
And it is the name, how bad,
The guys saw it, it's pretty
doesn't
puffy,
look great.
But, yeah.
I just was in there before, they said he gets scans tomorrow, but it is puffy. And I think he also dislocated his finger in the first 2 minutes of the game. So
yeah, Harry had a blood nose, Gat got hit in the ribs. It was all happening in the first quarter.
What does this do for your season overall, Sammy? 4 and 7, that sort of keeps you just in touch with that sort of middle pack that's quite congested. How can you sort of build off this? Because it's a tough game, Tassie on Sunday.
Yeah, it's just trying to, I guess, recover from this game. That was a massive effort from the guys. Obviously, Tanner won't be playing on the weekend. Hopefully, Bainesy's back. We've got who we've got. Like, I know people keep on asking about import situation, and that's in the owner's hands. So we together as a group are tight. The basketball department is all in. So we'll do whatever we can to be ready to play on Sunday.
And John just mentioned in his presser he was frustrated by the inconsistencies around the NBL's interpretation of delay of game. He didn't specify precisely what it was, but did you see anything tonight around that at all? Or are you too busy?
I had too much going on in my head to worry about that stuff, and yeah, in all honesty, I've watched from afar just that stuff, how you get caught up in and the emotion of it, and for me right now, where I'm at trying to help our guys, that's the last thing I'm worried about.
And you said Baines is definitely back Sunday. Is that right?
I hope so. I'm not confirming it yet. He's shot around the last few days and recovered well, but yeah, we need him.
Susie, you can check it over.
Chris?
Yeah, Sam, just a couple of quick ones. We spoke after Sunday, and it was tough to pull too much out of that game. How were you able to do what you did tonight, missing your two centres, and then dominate them in the paint in a lot of ways, win the rebounding count, and win this game on hard? That, I mean, in a lot of ways you had no right to win. I mean, how were you able to do it?
It kind of starts with the guy next to me. Jason and I go a long way back, and just got a message from him after the game on Sunday, and we win as a team. It's not one individual. So my message was pretty clear. We're not going to do that. With one guy trying to be the hero, we had a bit of a game plan in place, and everyone embraced it, and Jace led from the front.
And you mentioned DJ before. We didn't expect him to play, and then he, like you said, he turns up probably unexpectedly. You don't have to talk about why he wasn't going to play, but can you talk about how important he was and how much it meant to the team to see him actually, put all that aside, turn up and play, and actually have a big impact as well?
Yeah, look, we need depth, and I guess some things happened today which went our way, but just having him there, like, he's a rookie, he's figuring the league out as well, and started off pretty poorly with a few, Manic shooting 3 balls on him, and it's like, come on, DJ. But you see he's got more comfortable out there, his physicality, his shot-making ability really helped us. So in saying that, I thought Matty Johns did a really good job in the minutes that he got for a DP. So we do actually have some backup there, and I guess with Tanner going out, Tanner played the 4 spot as well. So yeah, it's going to be on Matty and DJ come Sunday.
Jace, just one from me. How did you do this as a playing group? It looked like you and Sobes were really on a mission out there to lead from the front, and you just weren't going to accept losing anymore. I mean, how were you able to put everything that happened last week behind you and come out and do what you did tonight?
I think we kind of voiced it and spoke about it a little bit about what has happened, how's everyone feeling, because I forget, I've been through a similar situation before in the past, and so, as I said before, some people just haven't been through this situation. So when you fly over and all of a sudden Sammy's standing on the sidelines, and the whole moment can just feel like it just, as I said, becomes a blur. And so I kind of think as a group, we felt disappointed for everyone, for the way we played, for him sitting next to me, his first game coaching. It was kind of like we just had to find a way to make up for it. And sometimes it's just about finding little things you can do. And when you have, as I said, half a group with development players and Raz stepping as a replacement player, you kind of have nowhere else to look. So as a group, we just kind of sat and said, all right, the only way we get this done is by just playing balls to the wall for the next 40 minutes and just see what happens at the end of it. And at least we can get some respect back for the way we played the other night. And collectively, I think we also just wanted to get a win for Sammy. I think being at home, our fans are feeling it a little bit with us, but we're trying to stay with the grind of just hang around that pack. And if we can get some troops back, we can just make a run. So it was a good effort tonight. People stepped up in big moments. I thought Harry was huge tonight late in the game, DJ as well. And so just collectively, you need guys to stand up at different moments, and tonight we had that.
Thanks, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Any other questions?